The psychology professor's lesson on stress management offers a profound insight into the nature of stress and the importance of letting go. As we delve deeper into this analogy, we discover a wealth of wisdom that can help us navigate the complexities of our own lives. Stress is an inevitable part of the human experience. It can manifest in various forms, from the daily hassles that irritate us to major life events that shake us to our core. The professor's glass of water represents the burdens we carry, both big and small. The initial question of how heavy the glass is highlights the subjective nature of stress. Its weight is relative to the duration for which we hold it. In our fast-paced world, we often find ourselves holding on to stressors for extended periods. The professor's metaphorical 1 minute, 1 hour, and 1 day scenarios mirror the way stress accumulates when we fail to release it. When we first encounter a problem or worry, it feels manageable, like holding the glass for a minute or two. We can cope with it without much difficulty. However, if we allow it to linger, dwelling on it for an extended period, it starts to weigh us down, just as the glass would become heavier over time. This gradual accumulation of stress can have physical and emotional consequences. The ache in our arm symbolizes the discomfort and tension that can result from prolonged stress. Our bodies react to stress by releasing hormones like cortisol, which, when chronically elevated, can lead to various health issues, including muscle tension and even more severe conditions like anxiety and depression. The ultimate lesson here is the importance of letting go. The professor's vivid description of her arm cramping up and feeling numb and paralyzed is a stark reminder of the paralyzing effect of persistent stress. When we obsessively ruminate on our worries, they consume our thoughts and energy, leaving little room for anything else. It's as though we become trapped in a cycle of anxiety and helplessness, unable to put the glass down. To regain our freedom and vitality, we must learn to release our stresses and worries. This process involves developing healthy coping mechanisms, such as mindfulness, meditation, or seeking support from friends and professionals. Just as the professor must eventually drop the glass to relieve her discomfort, we too must find ways to put our stressors down, even if only temporarily, to regain our strength and perspective. The story also highlights the significance of perspective. The professor emphasizes that the weight of the glass remains constant. It is our perception of that weight that changes. Similarly, our ability to manage stress depends on how we perceive it. What may seem like an insurmountable burden to one person may be manageable to another with a different mindset or support system. In a broader context, the professor's lesson encourages us to consider the relative weight of our problems in the grand scheme of life. It reminds us that while some challenges are undoubtedly heavy, many others can be set aside or managed more effectively by adjusting our perspective and priorities. In conclusion, the story of the psychology professor and the glass of water serves as a powerful allegory for managing stress in our lives. It teaches us that stress, like the glass, is subjective and becomes heavier the longer we hold on to it. By recognizing this and learning to let go, we can alleviate the physical and emotional toll of stress and lead happier, more balanced lives. So, the next time you find yourself weighed down by stress,